Hi, we're here with Stephen Elmore, Business Development Specialist with Garten Services. Stephen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us at Show-Biz. We're here to talk a little bit about Garten Services and the products and services you provide. I guess it's specifically services, right?
Specifically services,
yeah, there
that's
we go.
correct. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your service line. You offer a lot of different things here in the community.
That's true. For over 35 years now, we've expanded the business to be able to offer laundry services. Electronics recycling is our newest one. Of course, our paper and fiber products recycle along with plastics. Mail and sort operation, package and assembly. We also run a very top quality daybreak facility for people with disabilities right here in the community. So just a whole bunch of different services that we provide, professional services to businesses in the community as well as to that particular community or segment of our city's population, the developmentally disabled.
Mm-hmm. And how many folks that are developmentally disabled do you think probably work at Garten Services?
Right. Yeah, that's a great question. Section? Right now, we currently employ over 500 people with developmental disabilities.
Okay.
And that's about 100 people staff, so we're a little over 600 people strong right now.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And what is the main service that Garten is well known for in the community, would you say?
I would say most people know us for recycling. A lot of people know us for the cardboard because that's how we started. 35 years ago, we started by going around and picking up cardboard and producing a baled product that we could then sell. And that was a funded operation then. Mm-hmm. Today, Garten is almost a $13 million a year company, and over 90, I believe the number is around 96% of that is self-funded. So we are one of the few operations, nonprofits in the state that can claim that.
Wow.
So it's a very valuable service to our community.
And you talk about some of the new services you provide, like electric recycling?
Electronics.
Yeah. What would you do if you're a business and you're looking to recycle those products? What would be the first step?
The first step would be to give us a call.
Okay.
We are, as an electronics provider, or electronics processing service provider and recycler, we'll take almost all electronics. We won't take anything with a hazmat in it, like a refrigerator.
Okay.
But, just some fun stats for you. The average home with 2 adults in it has somewhere around 60 electronic devices, and currently the state program recognizes only 4 of those devices. So they're not. There isn't a plan yet for recycling. Your cell phone, your home phone, your iPod, everything like that. Well, Garten will take all of those. You throw in a couple teenagers into that house. At least I've got a couple. And the number jumps up to over 160 electronic devices in one household. And those things, we got to keep those things out of the landfill. So that's a new business for us. We started electronics recycling a little over 2 years ago, and we'll recycle this year somewhere around 12 million pounds of electronics.
Amazing. And when did Garten Services start? I know there's a lot of history there with the corporation.
There is, and you put me on the spot. I'm going to get my dates wrong. I quote the 35-year mark.
The 35-year mark. Congratulations.
Yeah, but Sally Gearhart was the founder, and it was somewhere around, I want to say somewhere around 75 when she started with the simple premise that people with disabilities, given the opportunity, would choose to be participating, contributing members of society, and looked for jobs that they could do, developmental jobs that would increase not only their sense of well-being, but help them to contribute back to the community.
Well, thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen
My pleasure.
Elmore, Garten Services.